Hi folks, welcome to Revision. Today we're going to start lesson 3 in our Create Your Own Guild series. In this lesson we're going to focus on recruitment and retention. Now, there are 4 basic ways to recruit in the game. You can either use the guild finder, you can do random recruitment, you can have other guild members within your guild recruit for you, or you can do event recruitment. I'm going to talk about each one of these a little bit and give you some of my advice on recruitment and retention. Now, for the guild finder, this is something that you would use later on in your guild's growth and development. In other words, when you're starting from one person and you're trying to get at least 50 people, Guild Finder is not the best way to go because Guild Finder is more or less for well-established guilds. If I'm looking through the Guild Finder and I see a guild with one person in there, I'm not going to be inclined to want to join that guild, and it's not very enticing for me. So this is a method you want to use later on in your guild's development for recruitment. Now, random recruitment is basically a good way to recruit if you're starting from 1 to 50 members. It's a great, fast way to get your numbers up. You may get some good people and you might not get some good people. But with random recruitment, you basically type in the gamer tag or you type in the username and they'll either join your guild or they won't join your guild or they won't be able to join your guild because they're all full up on guilds. Remember that in this game, you only can be a part of 5 guilds. Unless they change this in the future, you can only be part of 5 guilds. After that, you're all full up on guilds and you would have to leave one to join another one. And with leaving the recruitment option open for your members, this is a good way to also catapult your recruitment efforts, allowing other people within your organization to recruit members. This will take a little bit of the burden off of you, the guild master, for recruitment. So you can have other players within your organization that are already in there recruit for you. But keep in mind, you have to have numbers within your organization before it expands on that. And finally, the best form of recruitment is event recruitment. Event recruitment is basically, I'll give you an example. I was doing an event one time out in a certain zone, and the objective was to kill a world boss. And I got a random party invite from someone, and so I accepted it, and we completed the task of killing the world boss. And after that, the individual put in a plug for his organization, and from there, that's how you can recruit people. You can build a rapport that way, and it's a great way to directly communicate with someone and to kind of, scout out for potential recruitments for your organization. So I would definitely use event recruitment as means to build up your organization. Now, if you're starting a guild from 1 to 50, um, when you target people within the game, you want to target low levels or mid level players. You don't want to go for well established players that are 810 CP or above because these people are going to be very picky about what kind of organization they want. And for you, if you're a startup guild, you might not make the cut on that. So I would definitely focus your efforts more on newer players within the game because that's going to get you your numbers. And statistically, I have noticed that newer players and players that are developing their CP along the way within your organization, from when they start off new, are better off for you in the long run because there is a higher retention rate and there's a higher loyalty rate. So you definitely, if you are starting up a new guild, you definitely want to target low-level players because that will help you gain members faster and you will retain them a lot longer. Now, when you just recruited someone, okay, let's say you use random recruitment or event recruitment, you have a good 30 seconds to make a first impression within your organization. With event recruitment, you've kind of already made an impression, a good impression. So, but they are going to scout your guild. So when they enter your guild, the first thing they're going to look at is what type of guild you have. So that's why I said it's very important to establish a niche in the game to which you're known for. So this way, when someone enters your guild, they know what kind of operation you have going. So that will determine a factor of whether they stay or not. And also another factor that is overlooked is welcome the person to the guild. Okay? Especially if you're doing random recruitment. If you're doing random recruitment and you get this individual to join your guild, use the first 30 seconds to welcome them into the guild. It does tremendous wonders. Trust me, I've done this in the past, I've done it in the future, I've done it in the present, and you know what? I can tell you, it leads to good results. People are very impressed by this. It makes a great impression, and it builds good rapport with the individual long term. So they are more likely to stay within your organization. Um, Also, when you see someone in your organization doing things for your guild, let's say they donate 10K or something like that, make sure you take the time to notice their efforts and thank them personally for their efforts. Take a few minutes out of your busy day to send them a thank you letter. And I'm going to tell you what, this does wonders as well because you will build good rapport with the individual and you will have great retention for keeping your people. So make sure when someone does something for your organization, thank them for their efforts. Very important that you notice your people. All right, folks, that's my advice and some tips on recruitment for your organization. If you like this video, please hit the like button and become a subscriber. I put out videos on Elder Scrolls Online each and every week, and I'll see you next time.